Hi, welcome to Waterboro.com. My name's Frank Allen. I live in North Waterboro. I'm a retired geek, quiet and shy, and I thought this would be a good place for me to air some of my comments about Waterboro politics and Waterboro Town Hall. At the very least, it gives me a one-way street, and I can say what I want to say and be done with it. I feel better. You want to comment back to me? Fine. Sort of nice to see some participation. It would be really nice. I sort of doubt we'll get any in town, but we'll see. Tuesday night's meeting last night, we had welcome to the new business in town that took over the architectural skylight building, which is neat. It's always fun to have a new business come to town, especially in bad times or quiet times. And although I welcome them with open arms, and it's good to see them, I question the way we did it. We have had more than a few executive sessions in town hall for economic development. And since you can't make any decisions in an executive session, what the heck were they doing? This is a private business leasing a private building, nothing to do with town land. And then right off the bat, you find out that they hired their own firm to come in and do an appraisal, and we lowered their assessment quite a bit. Why couldn't we have done that for the other firm that left? But anyways, executive sessions get misused as far as I'm concerned around here, and I welcome the business, but I'm not too happy the way it happened. Just what you do. Must be the new policy in Waterboro. We have a lot of policies and procedures, so I guess now what you do when you're going to come to Waterboro, you got to get down and see the selectmen, have an executive session, and see what you can do, and then sometime after that we'll welcome you to town. It's strange. Not like it used to be. Not that it's bad. Maybe it's good. Not what we're used to. It's not local town government anymore. A lot of fun in town hall these days. We have a lot of meetings. And it took me a while to understand that there's meetings and there's meetings. We're starting to act like we've been acting like we're a big city. We have department heads, and we have department head meetings, and we have selectmen assigned to manage the department heads. But it took me a few months to realize that what we have is we have union meetings, and we have non-union meetings. The department heads all seem to be non-union meetings, and the hate and discontent meetings seem to be all union meetings. They just recently had one on a Friday afternoon that seems to have lowered morale even more than it was before. But is this all part of just growing from a small town to a bigger town? Maybe. Maybe, but you wouldn't manage a private business like that. People say you want to run this place like a business. We aren't doing that. We're running it like I don't know. We'll see what happens. It is interesting, though. I wouldn't want to rate the level of morale in town hall with the union employees. Speaking of which, it's interesting. I understand from a few people who are not union employees that they were told that they couldn't join the union because it was against the law. They couldn't do it because they're public employees. And of course, that's a bunch of bunk. The fire department or police police maybe not because they've already got their own union. But certainly the dump, library, non-town hall employees can certainly join any union they want to, and I don't understand why they weren't invited to. Yes, they may not be able to strike because they will upset the town and close the dump or something, but they can certainly join the union, and they can certainly get themselves represented by a union. And when the morale is as low as it's been, I'm amazed that they don't do that. Make this my last one for this afternoon. The Waterboro dump. the transfer station, the collector of our trash. In the last year, I've heard discussions about how bad we are. We're not recycling anymore. Excuse me while I throw the cat off my lap. We're not recycling anymore. We ought to do better. We should be ashamed of ourselves. We're going to have pay for bag apparently coming back. Oh, wait a minute. It's not called pay for bag. We're having a sticker program. Wait a minute. We're going to have clear bags with stickers. Well, we're not sure what we're going to do. There's been a 1.5-year project about we're going to buy our own trash truck so we can haul our own trash from the dump to RWS and back, or our Waterboro Maine and back. How you do that with one truck, that'll be a fun story. People are all upset because Dean hauls his trash, residential trash from Waterboro, which is part of our taxes. He hauls it to Waterboro Maine, and then people get upset because he doesn't have to pay to dump it. Well, it's not commercial trash, it's our trash. Trash has been a long history in Waterboro. It's been fun. I happen to have been involved with it for about 11 years, which is really interesting. But be prepared this next year. Who knows what we're going to come up? We've got to save more money. And the dump is an easy one to pick on. For listening to me for a couple of minutes and let me vent. I appreciate it. Makes me feel better. Helps me keep a smile on my face, and Lord knows that's important to me. Those of you who know me know I can often be found at Merrill's in the morning, usually in the third stool from the left. I like his coffee. I like the conversation, and we have some good times down there. Good pizza. Good place to hang out. Anyways, that'll do it for today. I've got it out of my system, and we'll hold off till next week. I'm sure I can come up with something else to talk about.